Hi all, here we are back again after a little rest from making the videos. Unfortunately, one has had a common cold, and has been laid up for a few days, so video making wasn't really on the books. So hope you enjoyed the archive stuff that I posted from 2 or 4 years ago about the lights, LEDs and that, malfunctioning, all sorts of things, but you've seen that. Anyway, you've seen that, so now on to this. This is a Philips SGS201. And this week was actually a trip over to the fair county of Buckinghamshire to pick up some new lanterns, assortments of LEDs and sodiums, which will be featured on this channel in the coming weeks, coming months, so on and so forth. So to start off, this is the one that we're going to do a full restoration on, and I'm hoping to at least get to work on this once a week and drop a video on the improvement of this one. This is how I like them. So we'll have a closer look, but with these Philips, they always seem to use fiberglass, and the fiberglass kind of starts breaking up, so you get little fibres in your fingers. So it is glove time, so we don't get itchy hands all over the place. So right, let's get that on there and let's have a look at it. Now I've taken the screws out the back where the control gear is on this, so we can have a look. This is the first time I've opened it up. If I just tip it upwards like that, this is what it's all about, you see. And actually first manufactured in 1975, these, not this particular one, but they were very popular around about the Cambridgeshire area and also in Cambridge itself before the dreaded fluorescent come back. At least it's not LED, as some people say. So let's turn it round and have a look what we've got here. Right, okay, let's put it up this way round. Right, now it's not a really heavy lamp, it's just me, it's just awkward. Now this is going to need replacing, this photo cell here, and I think the screws have just fell out or something, but never mind, we'll pick those up in a minute. Haven't gone far anyway. So this photo cell will need replacing here, and this is the saw that has like the rubber grommet round. It's going to be a Royce Thompson cell, of course. And if I move that a bit closer to the camera, you might see that a little bit better. There we go. See that? There. Now, actually, that's an adapter, so I can actually refit this with a NEMA cell on top, make it look a bit posher. It's possible just to replace that, but the rubber's perished around there, so it's not going to be a very good waterproof time to get in. So the water's going to get in there, so on and so forth. So now we're going to move the back part. Okay, that screws in at front there and so on. We'll put it down there. Now this is the bit. I'm going to see if I can bring the camera over in a minute to see this part. Ha ha! This is wonderful. I must show you this. I'll try not to shake the camera too much. Can we see in there? Ooh, rusty, dirty. There's the ballast and the whole kit and caboodle there that lifts out. There's the lamp holder. Lamp holder's alright. But we've got, in actual fact, nothing is actually connected up in this one. There's the ballast. I think that might have seen better days, but you never know. Some of these old ballasts will actually still work. So we'll have to see about that. There we are. Yeah, quite interesting, that one. So this will all have to come out. And of course totally rewire as well in there. And looking over here, there's the NEMA cell there. We can see that. Well, it's not a NEMA cell, it's what I call a normal cell, but it's a two-part cell because it's only got two part coming off it. Now those sort of cells are normally used on the top of signposts and things like that. Street signs, anywhere where you've got a sign or something that needs just lighting up a little bit. And that's that. So that'll have to go. So that'll go. And then, oh look, creepy spider. Woo! Lots of dead spiders. And basically a really good clean-up, to be honest with you. So this is going to be a really good renovation job on this one to do, so I'm really going to enjoy doing this, because this is how I like them. So possibility we might change this to having a 35 watt socks, because I've got what I call the Cambridge collection. I've got the collection of all the lamps and lanterns that were used in Cambridge, which is where I'm based, and these were very much part of them, but I never managed to get one when they changed over, when they'd done the PFI. So I'm happy to have this, but I'll change it to socks, because that's what they were in this area. You'd very rarely get one of these that was a Son HPS one. Only in probably maybe near mini roundabouts or something like that when they were doing that, but these are mostly socks. So we'll see if we can get this. I should have a socks ballast knocking around somewhere. We'll do something with it anyway. Fiberglass, well, this will be easy to do. We'll just wash this down. Let's just put you back up there so we're not wobbling. There's better. Right, there we are. Yeah, so we'll wash this down. Put a clear lacquer to seal in the fiberglass fibres that are flaking off, and then give it a generous top coat, and try and get the original colour that Philips would have done these, which is sort of like a greeny grey. So we'll have to see if we can do that. All this gear will be stripped down, totally cleaned up. The brackets, they'll come off. All the metal bits will come off and be buffed and then sprayed, so it's all ready to put back together. Spray wise, it's now getting to November, which isn't really the ideal way of spraying, but I have the idea of spraying outside and then moving the whole thing into the shed, where I shall have a heater going so it can cure and harden off on that one. So I'm really looking forward to getting this one going, and I've got quite a few other jobs to make videos of. One of my lanterns out there in the garden, the bracket has come away from the wall and it's gone wallop. So that's a job for another day. So hopefully I can each week spend a day on this, and then we'll gradually get this going. I've got loads more other lanterns that I picked up last week to show you on this channel. We'll have a look at some LED ones next week as well. So there's a lot going on now. There's a lot going on, and me not being up and around is I've kind of lost time on doing things, so I haven't really attended to my lighting collection for about a month, just on and off. But I really have got to get down and sort all my lanterns out. But this will be nice. I'm glad this has come away like this. We'll change the lamp holder in there to a bayonet, so we can put a socks in there. Oh, lots of dead spiders. Now, this is actually a 50-watt ballast. I mean, it might work. I can't see why it wouldn't work. I mean, I've seen ballasts in a worse state of this that work in. I mean, for example, I've got ballast here. All right, this is another 70-watt. Put that down there. This old ballast here. This is another 70-watt. And look at the state of that. It's even showing its coils, and there's the two little, I don't know if I'll get it close enough to the camera, these two little wires there, they're your inputs into that. Should still work, but not very safe. And as I say, don't mess around with these things. Let me mess around with them, because I'll jump 10 foot in the air and not yourself. So disclaimer again, don't muck around with it. Simple as that. So yeah, this one I'm looking forward to getting sorted out and getting cracking on with. So I'm really looking forward to that. The Ignite one here looks good. Looks good. The holder's still good. Just that ballast, and we'll rewire all this, because this is hardy, crusty on there. You can feel it. So yeah, well, very good. So we'll get all that done, and what I'll do is I'll drop a video again. Thanks for your questions and comments down below. Thanks for that. Yeah, I've been answering some of them back. We'll get around to those, getting so many. And 72 subscribers. Okay, some people, that is not a lot, but for a little channel like mine, that is amazing. So thanks for everyone who subscribed to that. And the thumbs ups as well. So down there, do the old thumbs up for us, and so on. And if you ring that bell thing, ding ding thing on there, what do you call it, that icon thing? Yeah, it's a bell, isn't it? Click that, and then every time I drop a video, you'll get bored out of your head again. only kidding you. So there we go then. So that is the end of this video. So keep an eye out for this one. I shall update on this quite regularly, and we'll start work on this in the new week and see if we can get this up and running and looking really good into its former glory again. So stay tuned, there'll be lots more stuff. The out and about stuff is on hold at the moment. I've got the other camera. Because of the weather, you can't go out and do sort of like an outside video because it's just been too windy and wet and horrible. Alright, so till next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.